Hi everyone, welcome back to Live Darts. We're here at the Indigo at the O2 and we've got Dave Evans. You're still kicking around here, even though it wasn't to be, but a great tournament for yourself with some good performances.
Yeah, it felt good. My first performance against Nick, not so good, but I got through that match very tight and then produced what I can do against Richard, so it was really good.
Must be over the moon with the way you showed some battling qualities with Q-School just around the corner as well.
Absolutely, yeah. It stands me in good stead with Q-School around the corner and on Thursday as well, so proves that I can get out of sticky situations and get the wins. Yeah.
What was your thoughts of here at the Indigo at the O2? Did you like it as a venue?
It's a wonderful venue. Yeah, it is really good. It's proved that the crowds downstairs over the last couple of days have started to fill up a bit, which is good. Gives you something to play for. You know, you've got sort of the people there supporting you, and it's a lot bigger. It's bigger than what I thought, to be fair. I thought it was going to be small, but yeah, it's really, really good.
As a player, though, some frustrations around at the moment. The fact that you, as we sit here right now, you don't know what's going to hit your bank account as prize fund.
That is true. Yeah. Nobody knows what it's going to be. There's certain rumours going around, whether it's 23,000, 50,000, etc. Me personally, as a last date, I asked one of the officials the other day whether it's going to be close to what it was last year for a quarter-final. He said yes, but whether that's true, we don't know. Nobody knows, to be fair.
That was my next question. Having been lied to so much, not just you, but I mean players in general, do you believe a word they say right now?
At the moment, I trust the words of people that I've known for a few years. There was just one person, I'm not going to name names, yeah, he's been a friend of mine for a few years, and he's one of the officials, and he said it's going to be close to what it was in the quarterfinals for last year. So fine, if it is that and it's close to it, fine, and I'll trust it. But if it's not, I'll be quite annoyed. So, yeah.
You say quite annoyed. I'm guessing that you are obviously players on talk, and I'm guessing that there's a lot of disrest. Well, we spoke to Andy Hamilton already today, and he's laid it out on the line. He's a very unhappy customer, and I'm guessing he's not the only one around the locker room, so to speak, at the moment.
I've heard a few people that aren't happy with just not the fact of the money, because most people want to be a world champion. Some people have already got the money in the bank, etc. Others haven't. But when you look at that and say, right, well, they want to know exactly what they're playing for. But when you get players not knowing, it starts putting things in your head of whether it's actually going to survive and what's actually going to go on with BDO, whether there's actually going to be money there to actually play for. If there's money there, great. If not, then it's time I think they shut it down. That's it, my personal opinion.
Just judging what you said there, I'm guessing there is still a lot of apprehension that whether anyone actually does get paid, because you're not the first. Again, I won't name names and pick players out, but already today there's a few that have said that they genuinely concerned that no one will get any prize money.
Yeah, I mean it is one of them that is going round. I have heard that. Whether it actually does, and fair play if they do bring the money out and they do say, right, there is money there for you, fine, no problem. But if the players get lied to, being deceived, etc., then there's going to be a lot of unhappy customers, and I think if they don't have the money, then they do need to liquidate the company personally. It's my own opinion.
With all the unrest and ease, or all the unrest certainly that's gone around in the last 6 to 8 weeks prior to the World Championships and the biggest day in many BDO players' occasions, do you feel that the board could have done more to reassure players, public, supporters and everyone like that?
Yeah, I mean, to reassure the players especially. We've done 12 months of a tour, spent thousands of pounds in money to try and get to that situation, and then still to this day we don't know. We don't know anything. They should have come out straight away and said, look, we don't have the figures, we don't have this, we don't have the sponsors. And if people didn't want to play in the BDO before that, in the World Championships, then they had that decision then. But still to this day, not knowing, even after I'm out of the competition, it's very, very, very annoying.
Do you think if they'd announced a few weeks beforehand that the prize money was going to be considerably down, that more players would have pulled out and not come?
I would have thought so, yeah. I think the people that have travelled far and wide, Justin Thompson, Tory Hewish, Darren Herowini, players like that have travelled and spent thousands of pounds on flights coming from Australia, New Zealand, places like that, I think they would have pulled out because it wouldn't be worth their while.
It's a sad state to be in, that when players can't trust the hierarchy of an organisation, not just the BDO but in general, when the players can't trust the people above them running the show. That's not a great place to be in, is it?
No, it's not. No. At the end of the day, it all started when my feelings of it when the WDF pulled out and stopped their backing of the BDO. That started to make me think: is there going to be a BDO in the next year? I've already started the tour in Ireland. That was the first tournament of the year to try and keep my spot. Obviously, I've gained a few points in the World Championships this time, so it's probably put me inside the top 10. So I look at that and go, right, is that spot actually worth staying there? Or do I now just forget the BDO, concentrate on Q School, get a tour card, leave the BDO to their own emissions?
Do you think that because of the uncertainty as well, that many of the BDO stars will attempt Q School because it might be the only place they can play their, where even if they don't get a tour card, the Challenge Tour might be the only option they have?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, I think there's going to be a lot of professional players, amateur players that are still playing in the BDO that are going to go to Q School because that's probably their only option. They're going to try their heart out, maybe not get a tour card, do the Challenge Tour, try and earn a bit of cash while they can.
I know when we spoke in Manchester you were on the fence and were unsure, so I'm going to ask you again.
Okay.
After the Masters and what we know now, should Des have gone after the Masters?
I mean, yeah, to be fair. It's one of those when you've got somebody, yeah, don't get me wrong, he has tried, etc.
It's not argument that he hasn't tried, it's just that from an outside looking in, personal opinion, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that says this, I don't think he's got the skills to run the BDO.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got the skills and you're a businessman, fine. But you've got somebody that's come in just as on a whim, personally. No disrespect to him at all. Lovely fella. But when you've got somebody sat in the wings as well that has the experience that went up against us, my personal opinion, it should have been the opposite way. My opposite. Everyone knows it was between Des or Roger. My personal opinion, Roger's got a lot of business experience. I don't know what Des has in background, but I've heard not a lot of business. Yeah, it should have been after the Masters. If he felt like it wasn't working, he should have gone from there.
Dave, it's an absolute pleasure picking your brain here and to go to, and wish you all the very best at Q School this week.
Thank you very much. Cheers, buddy. Thank you.